MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Paul Blackburn is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Here's Addison Russell, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. It's 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Got it second. The second baseman, Alberto.
The pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
From the stretch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home run of this series as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
That is good. The designated hitter, Renato.
Here's the pitch.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's going to beat me.
Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Fouled away. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 4th long ball of this series, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about...
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the series as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Mike Fiers comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco.
Dan.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The O's lead this thing 6-0. Alex Cobb will be on the mound for game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Tony Kemp. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Smith retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back to the top of the order now, and the shortstop Addison Russell will bat next.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's set. Here it comes. Drives it the other way to deep right. Piscotty's going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And here's Renato Nunez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Russell at third, Mancini at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. There's the 2-1 home. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Allen gathers. And that ends the inning. Orioles strand. Here comes the first pitch.
The designated hitter, Mark Bernard.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Alberto has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cobb has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is in his tracks now, and very quickly one gone.
Now back.
So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Piscotty is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the outfielder. Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Chris Davis next to bat. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Austin Allen.
At the plate now, Austin Allen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Allen, originally from the state of Missouri. This is his first year at the big league level. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th, and now it'll be the catcher, Chance Sisco.
Chance Sisco.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Hanser Alberto. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now this is bobbled in left.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
To the plate now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Left side, Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Cobb will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. So now it's Mark Canha, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off. 2-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 56. Yasiel.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Davis going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His 2nd of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box, Austin Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting, left field.
Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And it's fouled away. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Into the box now, Rio Ruiz. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And Now 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Number 31 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 31.
At the plate, Addison Russell. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Simeon's got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the A's nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The Athletic.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Up next,
now batting, Matt Olson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big.
Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 9-0. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
To the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And right into the shift. Chapman has it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Austin Hayes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Orioles 10 and the A's nothing. Here's Chris Davis now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Austin Allen started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not too many guys.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Second baseman,
Tony Kemp comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha. No hits to this point. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Ready for another shot now, Dwight Smith Jr. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Rio Ruiz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now that's popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Chance Sisco, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Davis is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. In there, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Smith is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Davis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Addison Russell. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveball.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Davis going back, gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Addison Russell. His 3rd home run of this series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. J.B. Wendelken enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 57, J.B.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Now at the plate, Austin Allen. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys can handle a postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
He's set and the pitch. Tony Kemp is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. One left for Oakland. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Yasiel Puig will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. So digging in now, Austin Hayes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. Fielded cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And the Orioles have done it. They are your American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final line score tonight.